Hello everybody. Today I want to talk about exercise. And I think a lot of people just think about their body and what their body looks like when they think about exercise, when really the best part of exercise in terms of your health is what it does on the inside. It creates new neural pathways in your brain. There's chemicals that get produced that are like miracle grow for your brain, that get produced when you are exercising in the aerobic zone for 30 minutes or more. And it's going to improve your mood. It's going to improve really overall just every part of your internal organs and your body and your brain, your mental health, just all benefit from exercise. If I would have known all of those other aspects of exercise and what it does for me, I would have never stopped exercising and I never would have gotten out of shape. And for those of you that haven't seen my previous videos, this was me. I was 237 pounds. I was not in shape for much of my adult life, from my mid-20s until into my 40s. And now I'm in the best shape of my life, and I've been staying that way since I was 41 years old. I'm 55 now. So the last 14 years of my life have been the healthiest of my life. And I eat better now, and I exercise regularly, and not just for the way it makes my body look, but for the way it makes me feel. And I hope that you're listening today and you can realize that it isn't about just weightlifting. It's not about just running or, standard, ways that people think of exercise or getting in shape. You can do any activity really that gets your heart rate up. So you want your heart rate to be in the aerobic zone. And what that means is you're going to take the number 220, you're going to subtract your age from that number. That is going to give you your maximum heart rate. And then to find out your aerobic zone, it is 70 to 80% of your maximum heart rate is the aerobic zone, zone 3. So what you're going to do is take 0.7 and multiply it times the number that you got when you subtracted 220 minus your age. So you multiply that number by 0.7. That's the low end of your aerobic zone. And then the high end is going to be 0.8 times the number that you had from before, which is, again, 220 minus your age. And then multiply that number times 0.8, and that's the high end of your aerobic zone. So get your heart rate up, do an activity that you enjoy. It could be anything. But remember that it isn't just about what it makes your body look like. It really isn't, that's not the main purpose when it comes to health. It's not about your body and what it looks like. It's about what it does for you on the inside, what it does for your brain and your brain health. You are significantly at lower risk for cognitive decline and Alzheimer's disease when you exercise regularly. They even have used exercise as a way to slow the progression of Alzheimer's when someone's already been diagnosed. So do what you can to stay as healthy as you can and start today, and add exercise in to your regular routine. Have a good day, everybody.